Hey guys, it's Ethan and Shannon again. We are covering Team Training Power. We have the new setup, but nothing has changed this week, okay? So we're staying with everything being the same. I do know we got a little feedback that some people might prefer a fourth round or a fifth set, but we're just gonna keep it as is right now and then progress into that if needed. So this is a very intense workout already, so just make sure people are kicking it down and utilizing the 30 seconds and little transition time, okay, with this. So let's talk about set number 1, okay? So remember, half the group's gonna be doing A, half the group's gonna be doing B. Our A workout is a wall squat, so all Ethan's gonna do is a simple wall squat, not necessarily simple, but basic wall squat, I should say. Heels are underneath the knees, belly button's in, he's pressing into the wall. His toes, we can see they can lift if needed. All that pressure is right in the heel. Holding for 30 seconds while his partner is doing high skips. And then once we hit 30, we're gonna transition right into high skips. So Ethan, go ahead and get nice and high, trying to touch his head to the ceiling, skipping up. Looks good, Ethan. Now, if we needed to just add a march, so getting that knee nice and high, that's a modification as well. Again, 30 seconds, and then we go into 3 full rounds, no rest time. I just looked at the programming and didn't realize that it says active recovery 20 seconds. We're not doing that, remember. So it's 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30 for 3 minutes, and then we get 2 minutes to demo the next move. So let's go into bicep curl, shoulder press. Ethan, I'll turn the camera a little bit. We're in a different part of the gym today. Okay, so we are doing a bicep curl, adding the shoulder press, set number 2. So again, I would demo it first and then let everybody gather their equipment, and then I coach it through. And we're gonna switch Ethan into drop down push-ups, narrow grip, or hand placement, I should say. Hands are right underneath those shoulders. Elbows are driving back. So he's got a really good one here. His head is neutral with the spine. His body's a nice long plank there. Perfect. Now, if he needed to drop to his knees, he could. That would be the modification. Set number 3, we are going to be doing a squat thrust with an overhead press with any sort of weight. It really doesn't matter, but we ideally want to use a medicine ball, okay? So we'll demo it with a med ball and just a dumbbell. Is there any way you can back up? Yeah, there you go, just a tiny bit. Okay, perfect. All right, so we are doing a squat, and then we're adding a press, back into a squat, setting the ball down, keeping the chest up, and then hopping back. Up and press. So it's really mimicking movements in a burpee. However, we're breaking it down, slowing it down, adding that weight. Let's do one with a dumbbell too, just so that they can see that.
One dumbbell?
Yeah. Yep. And you could do this with a plate, a kettlebell, anything that's weighted, right? We're just holding the same movement there. Good. If Ethan needed to step back instead of hop, he totally could. Okay, and then B is just a burpee. So let's go ahead and just show one full burpee, no drop down, no push up, no. So we just do one burpee here. Okay, now if Ethan needs to step it back, so hands go to the floor, we just step back, step up, he can do that as well. Okay, so I can guarantee you, you're gonna have some people who just need to take that modification, and that's totally fine. Those will be tough. This set will be tough. All right, so now we are moving into the next set, and we are going for bent over narrow rows with dumbbells. Remember, if you have same size kettlebells, you can use kettlebells as well. So just like a bent over row, we're at 45-degree angle, belly button's in, back's nice and flat. Squeezing those shoulder blades, but we're keeping it nice and narrow here. So bringing it right to the sides, thumbs are pointed forward. Awesome job. And then band wise. So Ethan's gonna go ahead and grab the band. We're targeting the lats here. That's really the goal. Posterior chain activation. Good, so we wanna have tension in that band. We're gonna go ahead and sit in an overhead squat. Band's gonna go behind the head, and we just come down, pulling down with the shoulder blades. Keep that going, Ethan. Remember, we're coaching. I want you to pull right here. Okay, so this is where we're targeting. Awesome job. And he's holding that squat, so that looks really good. Now, if he was down in that squat and leaning forward really bad, I would have him stand up more. Because the main thing with that is we want his spine nice and long and straight. So that looks really good. Okay, next and final set. We have plank side stars and leg circles. So core here, again, I would demo it first, give him 2 minutes to recover, gather himself, and then we're doing plank side stars. Good, belly button's in. Awesome job. He's opening his chest all the way to the wall, all the way to me. Good, again, if I'm coaching him, I might have him reach up here, slap it. Again, good job. Perfect. Just like that. If his feet were really wide, I might have him narrow those a little bit to make it a little bit more difficult. Or if he was struggling, open them up. If he needed to drop to his knees, he definitely could as well. All right, last one, burnout drill. We have a squat pulse with jumping jacks. So, Ethan, what you're gonna do, we never talked about this one, so you're just gonna have to keep with us. So, yep, you're gonna stay low. So I want you to stay low, and you're just gonna pulse up and down. Good, and I'm gonna cue you, and you're gonna go right into jumping jacks. Yep, and go. And squat. Good, so we're going 2 minutes, so keeping it low. Yeah, make sure you guys have a fun song going, loud music here. And hit it, Ethan, jumping jack, staying on those toes, getting that heart rate up, using those arms, getting mobility up there, and hold it and pulse. Yes, we'll just be mean to him today. Okay, nice, perfect. So again, if we needed to step out in the jumping jacks, we don't have to jump, that's okay. Step, step, out, out, in, something like that. And then a modification in the squat pulse would just be less range of motion, so not quite as low. All right, since everybody's doing this at the same time, I would engage myself with, hang on 1 second. All right, so I'd be running around the room, and once I say squat pulse, so Ethan, go ahead and squat pulse. I'd be tap it, tap, tap, nice, hold it right there, and then I go next time, maybe go over to someone else, get them engaged into getting low, cueing that. They're gonna be tired, so we want to really help them get the most out of that last 2 minutes. Okay, last modification we do want to show you is the bicep curl shoulder press, just in case you don't have enough dumbbells for that. So I'm gonna have Ethan show you with the band. I will tell you that probably some people cannot do the band just because the resistance is so strong. He can have 2 feet on, more resistance, 1 foot on less, okay? So we're using a medium resistance band. So we're curling and then pressing. So you can see we're doing the same move, just a different piece of equipment there, okay? So we always have the option as well. Perfect. So thank you guys. Let me know. I have been getting so much great feedback. I absolutely love it. Keep it going. I have got videos all week, which is so fun. I like seeing it and hearing from you guys. So thank you for everything, and we look forward to hearing from you soon.